Good evening, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. PUTRAJAYA Sarawak agree to negotiate PETRONAS PETROS dispute resolution. Premier Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, calls for stronger WAQF governance nationwide. In world news, India-Pakistan exchange strikes amid escalating tensions. PUTRAJAYA and Sarawak have reached a consensus to resolve the issue involving Petroleum Nasional Berhad, PETRONAS and Petroleum Sarawak Berhad Petros through negotiation. The Prime Minister's Office, PMO, in a statement said the agreement was reached during a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim together with Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg at Perdana Putra, PUTRAJAYA. The meeting took place in a friendly and harmonious atmosphere guided by the spirit of federalism. The effort to reach this consensus is crucial to ensure the vast potential identified through the PETRONAS Petros collaboration can be fully explored and effectively implemented. This includes expediting the commercial supply of energy to ASEAN countries, the statement added. The governance of national WAQF assets must be improved to ensure that they can truly benefit the entire Muslim community in Malaysia. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg stressed that the management of WAQF assets must also be firmly rooted in Islamic Sharia principles.
Kalau kita lihat masyarakat Islam di negara Malaysia, mereka mempunyai aset. Dan aset wakaf ini harus kita uruskan dengan baik mengikut syariat Islam. Dia akan memberi pulangan ekonomi yang besar kepada masyarakat Islam itu sendiri. Jadi saya rasa mungkin saya akan bincang dengan pimpinan kebangsaan supaya kita mempunyai dasar yang jelas dari sudut latihan supaya anak Islam sesuai dengan keperluan ekonomi baru sekarang.
He said this during a press conference after chairing the 64th National Annual General Meeting of PERKIM on Saturday. Drawing from his experience in managing Hikmah Sarawak since its establishment in 1968, Abang Johari, who was recently appointed as PERKIM's president for the 2025 to 2028 term, said that the organization has made significant progress in various areas, including technical education, which he described as essential to meet expertise demands in the emerging economic sector. In a related development, he announced that Kuching will be hosting the upcoming World WAQF Congress, scheduled to take place this June. The current fee rates for private doctors in the country have been described as inadequate, having remained stagnant for over 4 decades. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian said the rates, which have not been revised since 1982, have put pressure on private practitioners who continuously face rising operational costs.
Since 1982, nowadays they tell me 1982. The minimum wages how much? Now minimum wages how much? Why you don't say in 1982 rate? You know, so why should the doctors who spend so many years, sacrifice so much, right, study so hard, working 24 hours, get paid in 1982 rate? I don't think any of your children will want 1982 pocket money.
He also revealed that the rising cost of healthcare is not due to doctor fees, but mainly driven by utilities such as rent, electricity, water, and other operating expenses. He stressed that without fair remuneration, more doctors may leave the public health sector or seek employment abroad. He made these remarks while officiating the launch of Valiant 24-hour medical clinic in Kuching on Saturday. The Sarawak government is working to improve the fees and salaries of healthcare workers in the region, which are still at relatively low levels. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian said that under the competent leadership of the Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS government, the welfare of medical practitioners and healthcare workers in the region will be better protected.
So that's why we will try to help you and we will try to fight for you. And that's why we often people always say, Dr. Singh, what's the difference between in the health service under federal or state? I said under state, we make decisions better, we take people better.
At the same time, Dr. Sim, who is also the Sarawak Minister of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, praised the government's effort to increase the minimum wage, but reminded that doctor fees cannot continue to remain at 1982 levels. Dr. Sim also stated that he has raised this issue with the Health Minister and hopes that the government will take prompt action to adjust doctor fees to reflect current conditions. The Malaysian Palm Oil Green Conservation Foundation and Sarawak Oil Palms Berhad SOP have formalized a key partnership through the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding MOU, marking a milestone in the integration of biodiversity conservation within Malaysia's palm oil sector. The signing ceremony, attended by representatives of both organizations, demonstrated a shared commitment to environmental stewardship, particularly through collaborative efforts to protect high conservation value HCV areas within SOP's plantation landscape. The Secretary General of the Ministry of Plantation and Commodities, who is also the chairman of the MPOGCF Board of Trustees, Dato' Yusoran Shah Muhammad Yusof, described the MOU as a reflection of MPOGCF's dedication to making conservation and biodiversity a core component of sustainable plantation management while strengthening shared responsibility. Through the collaboration, both organizations will conduct a scientific expedition in Murum, Sarawak to document and analyze biodiversity within the HCV zone adjacent to the plantation. The initiative will also assess strategies to enhance wildlife corridors, preserve ecosystems, and support local livelihoods while maintaining agricultural productivity. Meanwhile, SOP Chief Operating Officer Eric Q. Kwong Seng affirmed the company's commitment to sustainable growth, emphasizing that responsible palm oil production goes beyond regulatory compliance. He added that this collaboration further affirms SOP's strong commitment to responsible palm oil practices. Don't miss your chance to be part of ICW Borneo 2025, the special edition of International Construction Week brought to you by CIDB Malaysia. Happening this 13 to 14 of May at the Borneo Convention Centre, Kuching, Sarawak. Celebrate Borneo's construction transformation from mega infrastructure to cutting-edge green technology. Join us, grow your network and meet top construction leaders from across the region. Visit www.icw.my for more information. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Fadilah Yusof will be participating in the Global Water Summit GWS 2025 organised by Global Water Intelligence, along with an official working visit to France from May 10 to 14 to explore collaboration opportunities between Malaysia and both countries in the field of energy transition. The Ministry of Energy and Transition and Water Transformation, Petra, informed that Fadilah, who also serves as the Minister of Energy Transition and Water Transformation, has been invited to deliver a keynote address during the opening plenary session of GWS on May 13, which carries the theme, Delivering the Economics of Water. GWS serves as a platform to present the strategic direction of Malaysia's water sector with the aim of positioning it as a driver for sustainable development and national economic competitiveness. Petra announced that Fadilah's speech will be centered around the topic Transforming Mindsets, Transforming Approaches, Malaysia's Vision for Sustainable Water Management. The ministry said Fadilah's invitation to deliver the keynote address at the opening plenary was based on Malaysia's achievement in implementing good governance in water management, making the country a model nation in this area. In addition, Fadilah will also conduct a benchmarking visit to a nuclear power plant on May 12 in collaboration with Electricite de France (EDF). The visit is in line with the government's initiative to explore nuclear energy as an option for Malaysia's energy fuel mix to ensure national energy security. On to world news. India and Pakistan exchanged deadly strikes overnight as fears grows that conflict could spiral into full-scale war. Indian commander Vyomyaka Singh confirmed multiple missile strikes on air bases with limited damage, while Pakistan claimed 3 of its bases, including Rawalpindi near Islamabad, were targeted. In Pakistan-controlled Kashmir, officials said 11 civilians were killed by Indian shelling. Pakistan military vowed retaliation and later said it had avenged the attacks.
And we are rubbing their nose on every day, every hour, from wherever they are coming. Whether they are doing this shelling and this firing on line of control, they are getting a befitting response. Once they came in air, they got a befitting response. They sent in their drone, they are getting a befitting response. So at a time, place, and method of our choosing, we will do whatever we will do. We are not beholden to anyone else but the people of Pakistan.
Over 60 civilians have been killed in the worst clashes in decades, triggered by a deadly attack last month in Indian-administered Kashmir. Explosions rocked Srinagar and Amritsar, while in Jammu, thousands fled on special trains as shelling intensified near border areas. India has closed 32 airports and airspace restrictions have disrupted global flights. A rare disease is devastating lives in Kenya's poorest country. Mycetoma, a fungal or bacterial infection, enters the body through even the smallest wounds, causing gradual erosion of tissue, muscle, and bone. The disease, commonly found in the Mycetoma belt, including Kenya, Somalia, and Sudan, often leads to amputation once it reaches the bone. 28-year-old Lakoni, who lost her toes to the disease, described being shunned by her community. Unable to afford treatment, amputation became her only option. She now struggles with the aftermath, unable to work or care for her family. With little research and funding, mycetoma remains the leading cause of suffering in the region. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.